league rules governing the timing of this season's free agency discussions, and that the league has directed that each team's next available second-round draft pick be forfeited. These determinations followed investigations into free agency discussions engaged in by the Bulls with respect to sat in LA traffic to be with me here this afternoon. Who have you been more impressed with this season so far, the Suns or the Warriors?
Max, that's a difficult question. Look, to me right now, you look at both of these organizations, these teams, it's 1A and 1B. And you could put Phoenix at 1A, Golden State 1B, however you want to flip it, because offensively, they play the same type of style of basketball. Defensively, they play the same way. And they both have the personnel to compete for a title. When you look at the Phoenix Suns, they have great depth. They have athletic wings, guys like Mikal Bridges. They have a guy in Jay Crowder who's a hell of a defender. On the opposite side, you're looking at multiple guys like Jordan Poole, Gary Payton II. So when I look at the Phoenix Suns and the Warriors, they right there neck to neck. They're the two best teams in the NBA. Forget the records. They're the two best teams in the NBA when you look from top to bottom.
Okay, but Perk, I know you didn't sit in traffic all that time to tell me 1A and 1B either way. Let me take another pass at this. Which of these two teams do you think has a better chance to make the finals? You got to choose one. If you had to, Suns or Warriors, who gets out of the West?
I'm going with the Phoenix Suns. This is the same exact team that represented the West last year, Max, and I'm not going to disrespect them when they brought everybody back and they added a guy that's been the unsung hero, a fan favorite in JaVale McGee. I love what he has brought, the energy he has brought off the bench. I love the depth that they have. And guess what? Those young guys over there, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, those guys have experience. So they know how to win. They know what it takes to get to that point. So if I had to pick one, I would give the slight edge to the Phoenix Suns.
Love the construction of the Suns. Guys who don't need forwards, who don't need the ball, can play defense, can really shoot and do some extra stuff. A backcourt that plays well together, a big man depth. Look, you'll see.
Malika, they're back on the big stage. They love it. This is what they've been missing the last 2.5 years. This is one of the biggest games they played since Clay went down in the finals. And being back in this moment, just like that game in Brooklyn a couple weeks ago, they get to remind everybody, hey, we're at the top of the West. We have a chance to break Phoenix's streak, and we have a chance to say, hey, we're still here, and we're not going anywhere. So they're enjoying the moment, and they're looking forward to being on that stage.
Well, and one of the reasons that they are still there, Nick, is their defense this season. So what's the antidote to stopping CP3 and Devin Booker?
Malika, Draymond said you got to cut the head off the snake. And in this case for Phoenix, it's slowing down Booker and getting in front of CP3. This Warriors team, as you mentioned, is as deep defensively as they've been in a while. But for them, the key is they have Steph. But this now goes two ways, because Steph's playing the best defense he's ever played in his career, and he knows it, and the rest of those guys know it. And then on top of that, how do you slow down Phoenix? You push the tempo offensively. So you get Steph rolling, you get Jordan Poole going early, and I think that's the way Golden State feels like it can control the tempo and force them into what they want to do the rest of the way.
Well, and we get a 2-for-1 this week, Nick. We get to see them twice. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right, guys. So I do want to know, starting with you, Perk, what is going to be happening tonight in terms of who is under more pressure to, as Nick said, cut that head off the snake and win?
Well, I mean, I think this is easy. And look, we cannot disrespect the team that actually represented the Western Conference. And so the team that's under the most pressure, in my opinion, in this game is the Suns. Not the Suns, the Golden State Warriors. When you think about...
Oh, look at that. That went flip-flop real quick.
No, because I meant to say that because the Phoenix Suns